let's talk HR. I feel like HR coordinator is the best job to start off with as a human resources professional. And here's why I feel that way. HR coordinators are involved in various aspects of HR. When I say that, I mean recruiting, onboarding, performance management, training and development, you name it, we do it. And don't get me wrong, it can become very stressful, but you become an asset. Which brings me to my next point. Becoming an HR coordinator provides you with a clear pathway to advancement. I'm telling you, like, it's the opportunities are endless. Starting as a coordinator can lead you to opportunities such as HR manager, HR director, chief people officer. I mean, you name it, you can do it. Because why? Because you already have all the skills and knowledge. Of course, you will probably need certifications like your shrimp certification, your PHR or something like that to land you those roles effortlessly, but the opportunity is there. Also, for the ones that's indecisive and they want to get in HR, but they don't necessarily know what specialty they want to get into, HR coordinator is the perfect role for that. So you're going to get experience in everything, and you can kind of navigate what you like and what you don't like. One last thing, we all want to work for the big organization, but please do not skip out on applying for those small organizations, because those small organizations are going to prepare you for success. I'm speaking from experience. Good morning, y'all. So it's been a minute. Today's Wednesday, the 7th, if I'm not mistaken, and your girl decided to vlog today. So I'm at home, work from home on Wednesdays and Fridays most days, and today, like I said, is a Wednesday, so your girl's at home and we are about to get some work done. I don't know why I can't log into my computer. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just closing some of this stuff out on my computer that I, for some reason, left up yesterday, so that I can see what I got going on today. Because, alright, I need to put on some lip gloss. My lips dry as heck. Put some lip chap on. And okay, we are done. Before I get into like all the HR things, I just want to say, y'all, I missed y'all. I know, legit, I missed vlogging. So that's why this morning, this is so unplanned, because I'm like, I haven't vlogged in a minute and I'm at home, so why not? And school has started and your girl is at, well, I'm not at home alone because Anthony's downstairs working, but school is started and I have no excuse. I'm not overwhelmed right now, so this is a great time to get back into it, try to get back into the flow of things. So I was like, just turn the camera on, it don't matter, edges, y'all see them. And yeah, like I said, I have none of this planned out, we just going with the flow today. I don't have a meeting until, let me see when my first meeting is. I don't have a meeting until 2:30. I have a meeting until 2:30, and oh, she can't find it. Yeah, I don't have a meeting until 2:30, so we are actually good to go. Listen, besides being overwhelmed and in my head, I haven't been doing a thing. Look at this. I haven't been doing a thing. I went on but I did go on vacation. I went on vacation. I went to Cancun. I think I posted a little mini vlog of that on Shorts. I don't even know where to start, y'all. I don't even know where to start, but I did go on vacation. I try to go. Okay, so let's go back to May. May as far as I can go. In May, I was supposed to go on a birthday trip. I think that's the last time I vlogged was back in May, and I told y'all that I was going on a birthday trip, but I never came back because besides getting older, nothing for my birthday was going right. Nothing. I missed my flight. We ended up having to stay in Atlanta. I mean, that's fine. We had a really great time, but I don't know. I guess me being the spoiled brat that I am, I just need everything to kind of go my way, and it really wasn't going my way, so I really felt some type of way. So that caused me not to vlog. I was super in my head. I don't even think I was on Instagram for a little minute. I was just spiraling, doing the most in my head real bad, like to the point where my friends was, you know, like, you know, you just gotta do it. You gotta get yourself out of that funk. And yeah, it just wasn't working. I want to say I just got out of the funk like a month ago. So last month I started back posting on Instagram and YouTube, making like reels and shorts and TikTok and stuff like that. But I hadn't done a full vlog in a minute. So here I am. And somebody had asked me to do a day in the life of a human resources coordinator and kind of explain basically what we did and how to get into the field. So I've been procrastinating on doing that, so it's gonna be a little of that in here today. So, and I'll find the message that they sent me and read it. But yeah, June, what happened in June? So that was May, June, I don't even think we did a whole lot in June. I had a lot of things that I needed to do with my kid. Oh, was that June? No, yeah, I had a lot of stuff that I needed to do with my kid before she went back to school and all of that stuff. So we did that. I kind of chilled. I got an email about my first sponsorship, and it's crazy. It's crazy because I had not been posting at all, y'all, at all. And then randomly I was checking my email, and then I saw an email from Dove, and I'm like, this has to be spam. So the first thing I did is check the email to see what the email address was, and I thought it was gonna have that little Gmail at the end, but it didn't. And I was like, what? How did they find little old me? Because like I said, at the time I wasn't posting. I hadn't posted since early or before early May, because my birthday is at the beginning of May. So I'm like, yeah, this gotta be a mistake. So I read the email. The email had everything down to how much they was gonna pay me, and I'm just like, yeah. And I ain't been posting. I'm like, I gotta do better. I gotta do better with my life. There's no way that God is gonna send me this kind of blessing and then I'm gonna receive it and then just go ghost. So I had time to prepare for the campaign because it wasn't due until the beginning of July. So I was like, you know, Alyssa, in order to prepare for this campaign, you need to like get back on Instagram and stuff, and you need to start posting, because the post isn't going to do good if you post it and you haven't been posting. So, and that will be very random, and your community is not going to like that. So I was like, get on your Zoom, bit. All right. So yeah, so I ended up just you know, just starting back, creating my beauty content. I love creating beauty content, so it's like very easy, and it works out because those days where I wake up early and I'm getting dressed, I can just turn my camera on. I don't have to do a whole lot. And I like vlogging because it's what I'm doing every day. I like doing or creating content that's organic to me. I don't want to have to do the most or go extra outside of the box to create content, because that's not who I am. That's not me being true to who I am. So I that's the kind of beauty, fashion, lifestyle, that's what I like to create, because those are the things that I do every day. I gotta get dressed every day. I want to be cute or whatever. And I mean, sometimes my life is pretty interesting for me to share with y'all. So yeah, so I got back on Instagram and like Instagram, TikTok, creating shorts in June, and it felt good to be back. But I'm just like, girl, you could have been at 1,000 subscribers and you just stopped posting. Stop posting just when you was hitting the momentum, your videos were doing good, all that stuff. You just stop posting. Like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? So these are the conversations I be having with myself for real. Like, girl, what are you doing? So post, whatever. I'm not gonna say those posts did good on Instagram, TikTok, or TikTok, or shorts, because of course, because I haven't been posting, my algorithm is all thrown off. They like, girl, what you got going on? Like, you gonna be here, you ain't. Let us know so that we can send you to the right people. I come to find that TikTok really likes when I post human resources content, but I don't really want to post that every day on TikTok, so I don't. And I kind of mix it up, but the conversations that I have about human resources on TikTok do pretty well on there. So July, I post my first. No. I am tripping. So July, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, I started by posting in June. July I went on vacation, and I was like, this is when I'm really going to get into getting back to creating content. So I created content the whole time I was in Cancun. Now, I did not do a full vlog just because I haven't grasped how y'all doing that and having fun. And then the people that I went on vacation with, they're not like influencers or vloggers or anything. So I don't really want to take away from the moments that we're having trying to record. So of course I took pictures and did mini vlogs and all that stuff. I did a fashion, what I wore in Cancun type ordeal. I did a skincare on the plane to Cancun. I did a lot, and I love that, and I had fun doing it. That's the main goal here, is for me to have fun doing it, because if I'm not having fun, then I'm stressed out, and then I don't want to do it, and then yeah. So I created the whole time mini vlog to the airport, to Cancun, and yeah, I did that. Those were really good. What else? So that was July. July, you know, we did a lot of school shopping. Connor took swim lessons. She was at my grandma's for like 2 weeks. So I had a little break there. So that's pretty much my July. July wasn't, aside from the trip, nothing too much happened. And now here we are in August. I just posted, and I said that the Dove content was due in July. It was not. It was due in August. So I posted on August the 1st. The post did really good for my Instagram account, because the numbers were low on that account. So it did really good. It did really good. I'm proud of what it did. I am super thankful for the people that supported me on that post. And yeah, it's only up from here. I told myself that I am not going to let the devil try to take away what I have and am trying to accomplish. So yeah, that's May to July, y'all. May to July. It wasn't a whole lot going on. Like, I wasn't super stressed out, but it was just me in my head about YouTube and people not wanting to follow me, and me not having like the most aesthetic house, and wanting to do all these things to try to kind of fit the mold of YouTube and all this stuff. But yeah, no, we're not thinking like that. I'm glad to be back. That was a little long-winded. As y'all can see, I'm in the raw. Like I said, braids and buns, edges untamed. I have on a sweat top and sweatpants, and they don't even match, y'all. They do not match. They do not match. So we out here. We just at home working. I was gonna go to the coffee shop, but I was like, there's definitely some things I can do around the house, i.e. wash clothes and stuff while I'm working. And yeah, the coffee shop just doesn't work for me today. But we're gonna do a coffee shop tour, a working coffee shop tour. I have a few coffee shops in my phone that I wanna visit, you know, while school is in. And yeah, we're gonna do the things. All right, I'm back. Oh, why my camera look crooked? Ooh. I'm back. I still have not eaten. It's partly because I got a message from my manager and it kind of overwhelmed me quite a bit, because I don't know if you watched my last human resources vlog, but I do a lot. I 10 out of 10 recommend starting as a coordinator in a small company, because like me, you get to learn all these different roles and, you know, dip and dab. However, it becomes a lot. All right, I'm finally going to get something to eat. You did not eat. I was supposed to just be going to get something to eat, but decided to pick up my kid. I love her. Girl, I did not see you to school like this morning. Why your hair like this?
Oh no.
You was on the playground?
Yes.
Girl. Y'all, I promise I didn't send her to school like this. Girl, come on. No, I just want you to take it in your room. So I want to pick up the kid early. I did get me some food. We have Zaxby's. And now I'm just waiting. I'm just following up on a few things before I go into my meeting. Y'all, this whole time I'm over here stressed. Like, my camera is not working. I have a important meeting, like a team meeting in a few minutes. Like, why isn't my camera working? And this is the first time this has ever happened to me. So come to find out, my camera on this laptop has a shutter on it. A whole shutter. A whole shutter. And I'm talking to the IT guy and I'm like, who knew? Who knew that the camera had a shutter? Nothing. I didn't know it. He was like, everybody knew except for you, Alyssa. Yeah, no. I'm not going to believe that because I didn't know. I'm not going to believe that. But my camera is now working. So I'm just setting my background because they don't need to see what's in my background. And muting myself so when I do join, it's not all loud. And yeah, I'm ready for my meeting. And I'm bringing y'all along. Just FYI, we got a new HR director. The old manager that has been here for 3 years has retired. She was my manager for a whole year. When I tell you she is truly missed, she is truly missed. Like I told y'all before, like, we function as a small company, but we're definitely not at small company level, and that's where a lot of the issue lies. Like I said, I'm the only human resources coordinator, so if you think about it, the amount of work that I do, a lot of other human resources coordinators are not going to be willing to do. Because I want to learn and I want to grow and elevate from this position, I'm open to it. But these last few days have been very trying, because like I said, it's a lot to keep up with, and we need the queens to keep it up. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna see. And like I said, I don't mind, like, everything that she's wanting to change. Like I said, I agree. I just think that we should make steps to make these changes over time versus yesterday, today, tomorrow. Like, it's just a lot going on. So yeah, it's okay, because that is, you know, it comes with the territory. I know she wants to leave her mark and she wants everybody to, you know, so we'll see. We shall see. All right, so I'll be back once the meeting starts. I just want to get some other things done, but once the meeting starts, I'll be back. I'm probably not going to let y'all hear the whole meeting, but I'm gonna let y'all in on bits and pieces, and then we'll talk about how I got into human resources and stuff, because y'all gonna be like, girl, what you did? I'll tell you what I did. Hold on.
Nice. Mine is gonna be kind of like a Moy's. It's gonna be like the she room. So just a room to myself that, where I could just escape. So really everybody's ideas into one. I definitely would like Joyce's change of scenery thing, because I love the beach, but the mountains would be nice. So it's like a little like click that you can just switch different like live views in the background. So
have y'all?
And so it's just important that we all have a pretty good sense of what each other does. And so part of the way we'll do that is each will have an opportunity to really go through our jobs in some detail and talk about what we do and what we love about our job and what's driving us. So those will be some of the conversations we'll be able to have, but also taking the time to cross. So things. But no, I'm not at all suggesting that y'all would cover Alyssa, but from the beginning to the end, I come in the same pod today, and they're doing it absolutely different. And not the right way.
All right, your girl is back, and I'm ready to share my story. I'm ready to tell my story. So, welcome to my TED Talk. This is a conversation about how I got into human resources, and you can too. Alright, so really quick, how I got started on my human resources journey. So I used to work for the hospital that should remain nameless because I don't want to tell y'all where I was at. I was working for the hospital and we were having some issues in our back office. So they set up an appointment with our, I want to say it was like developmental team. So we all went into this like room where we did like icebreakers. We kind of got to know our, dang, it seemed like it got louder. We did icebreakers, we played games to get to know our co-workers on a more personal level, because I think the idea is that if you know somebody on a more personal level, you can relate to them a little bit more, understand why some people may be the way that they are, and just put a lot of things into perspective and see where you can kind of relate for the most part. So we did that. I think it was great. I left understanding some of my co-workers a little better, and just some of it was like just misunderstood and actually pretty cool when it all came down to it. But the lady that hosted it, she was on the HR team, of course, but she was more on the developmental side. So when I saw that, I was like, light bulb, I think that's something I want to do, because I struggled with that a lot, just trying to figure out what I would major in and all of these different things. I didn't know. I was just going to school because somebody told me I needed to go to school to get a good job. So when I got back to my desk that day, or maybe the next day, I reached out to her, and I think I said this previously, but she didn't respond to my email. However, that didn't stop me. Like I probably said before, all skin folk ain't kin folk. That's what it is. At the end of the day, I had already had it in my mind that that was something I wanted to do, and I didn't stray away from that. So I figured out how to kind of work my way to that. Now, it didn't happen for some years. I left the hospital, started working at another healthcare company, great company. So I really wish I could tell you where I worked, but just people are too into other people's business, so I just don't want to say any names. But the great company, great benefits all around, great people, and that's where I really got started in human resources. So I took what I knew human resources to be when I was at the hospital, and kind of came to the new job like once I saw how the people were and how human resources interacted with the employees. I was like, this is where I need to be. I was at my last company for 5 years before I left, y'all. 5 years. And 2 of those years were spent assisting in human resources. Now let me tell y'all, this is a real tea, because I don't know if a lot of companies do this, but my company sent out a newsletter, and in the newsletter it was like she previously shadowed in accounting for a few months, and now she has an official role in accounting after she has graduated, something like that, something along those lines. And I was like, wait, we can do that? I'm currently in school getting my degree. We can shadow, so I can shadow human resources. This is the thought. So me being me, got on my computer, emailed the human resources director, human resources manager that absolutely loves me, because this wasn't my first time inquiring about human resources. Previously it was a position that was open and I didn't have any experience. As we all know, it's hard to get experience because how we gonna get it when we're working a 9 to 5? And volunteering is not a question. I don't have the capacity to volunteer. I need money. I got bills. So, previously it was about a job in human resources versus me shadowing and just getting the experience. So they responded, and everybody, like I said, everybody at this company is so nice and so welcoming and warm. She was just like, sure, like, we don't mind if you can shadow one day out the week. Let us know. You would need your manager's approval. You just may have to make sure your work is complete and all of these things. So I reached out to my manager, asked them if it was okay, my managers, and asked them if it was okay, and they agreed. They said it was fine for me to shadow in human resources one day out of the week, until kind of whenever, as long as I didn't have any write-ups or anything, and as long as I got my work done. So that's what I did. I took on presenting the NEO presentations. I took on assisting with planning events and just coordinating things for the staff. Like, that was my thing, and I was excited to do it. And eventually I started to assist more and more and more, and then I was just like, it's just time for me to get a real role. So then I applied for the job that I have now. So after doing all of that shadowing for a 2-year span and assisting and being a help where I could, I decided, like, I need a bigger role. I don't want to assist nobody no more. I need something for me, something that I can do. I took all of the things that I learned, plus some transferable skills, and I put it on a resume, and I started applying for jobs. As you should too. And I'm telling you, those transferable skills are your best friend. Like, you may think you don't have skills, but you do. Human resources isn't one of those fields where you need like some out of the box skills. And y'all got it easy in these days. ChatGPT, there was no ChatGPT when I applied for this role last year. I don't think. Is it? If it was, I didn't use it and I wasn't privy to ChatGPT. But y'all got ChatGPT now, and all you gotta do is type in the role that, ask ChatGPT something like, how do I transfer skills from my accounting whatever job to land a job in human resources, and they will give you transferable skills from that job to human resources. So y'all got it easy. Y'all got it made out here, because I ain't had it. So I definitely think anybody without a degree, also, like, if you have any working knowledge, any administrative knowledge, you can execute in human resources fine. I will say that you need time management, and organization skills gonna be your best friend when it comes to working in human resources, because everything is pretty much self-paced in human resources. So if you're doing your work, it's gonna get done and it's gonna show. But if you're not, you're gonna get behind very easily, very fast, especially working as a human resources coordinator, because we do so much. Especially if you work at a small company, you're gonna do a lot, so you're gonna need to know how to manage your tasks. And basically what I do is I just put everything on my calendar. Utilizing your calendar gonna be your best bet. Like, I mean, in general, like in your daily life and your work life, utilize your calendar, because it's gonna help you kind of put things into perspective, see, and then you're able to see where you can take away time to one thing and give time to something else. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got into human resources. If you are looking to get into human resources, I 10 out of 10 recommend starting as a human resources coordinator. Like I said, it's a lot, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. It's a lot. I do a lot in a day. Both Anthony and I work in human resources. I will say that my job is much easier than he is. He's a HR business partner, but I will say, yeah, I don't want to be him. He be in meetings all day. Like, I don't want to be in meetings all day. I like to have my tasks, my projects, and all that stuff, and then just work on it. And then, yeah, I don't like I don't like to, I don't like to have, I don't want to talk to people that much as of right now. So yeah, but understand, human resources coordinator is a lot. Not only do you have your own task, but you also basically, well, in my role anyways, assist the manager, because like I said, I am the only coordinator, and for some odd reason they skipped opening up a position for an assistant and went straight to coordinator. And honestly, I just feel like we need one assistant, one coordinator, and one generalist, because as of right now I am playing the role of all of them. And I'm not saying that it's going to be like that for all HR coordinators, because I mean, every HR coordinator isn't at my company, and my company right now, like I be telling y'all, is running like a mom and pop, and they ain't. But anyways, I'm learning a lot. Where do I see this time next year? I definitely see myself in a much more prominent role, and that is just based on me getting my certification. I am actually studying for the APHR first, and I think I can take the PHR once I've been in HR for 4 years. But I'm gonna take the APHR first. This, because I don't have a degree, and this is why I say you can get this job without a degree, because I don't have a degree. I am going to go ahead and get my APHR. This basically just says that I understand what human resources is, how it functions, and the basics of HR. So this is kind of like having an associate's degree, but it's a certification. And as we know, a lot of companies are very open to certifications, and they don't care if you got a degree. You show that you got something on paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and study for this. I'm hoping to take my certification by next year. I mean, not next year, by the end of the year, by December. And then I'm gonna start studying for the SHRM, because I think that's the next one I want to take. I don't know if I want to take the PHR or the SHRM. I mean, I could really just take both and then have all the credentials, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely going to get one or if not both of them. And goal is to elevate. Goal is definitely to elevate. Things out here is getting expensive. You're gonna need some more cha-ching, and there is so many things that I want to do and accomplish in the next year, and I'm super excited. I just hope this helped somebody. This was my day in a nutshell. I didn't show a whole lot because I still gotta work, y'all. So yeah, hope this helped. Like I said, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching a day in the life video of a human resources coordinator. My name is Alyssa, and I'm out. Oh, in the next video, we gonna work outside of the house because this ain't giving what it needs to give. Bye.